On the perimeter, Jacoby Walter kicks it over to Ingram.
What's up, y'all? I know I'm late. B.I. goes to the rim. Misses. Come on, B.I. I was talking with homeboy about that today. About B.I. Let's see. Yak, they're going to call a foul in that one. Let me get to you guys. Mimi saying, dude, you're late. Yeah, I know. Mimi, you didn't call me. You didn't let me know. There's something going on. My mom's in the hospital right now. Yeah. Let's see. Game started. We're doing well in quarter one. Mimi saying, Scotty was even on fire. Plus Jacoby. Yeah. Mom's in the hospital right now. I'm just waiting for her to come home.
Let's check in with Danielle.
Well, guys, I asked RJ
just letting you guys know
on this last road trip about
so if I was late, please understand.
RJ said,
but I'm still here with you guys.
What are teams supposed to do? There'll be some games where teams will guard them pretty tough, but we got to.
I'm still here with you guys.
In those instances, as RJ comes through for the crush, he added. Sometimes those
RJ,
no matter how
cold-blooded killer.
Watch film and get better, but
let me say, damn.
Start working on it to make it easier,
yeah.
Guys.
Should be all right. My little munch gonna be good. Oh, Mimi, there's only 9 games left after this. When are you coming by to do the live stream?
Great defense by the Raptors.
Breakdown on defense. Wraps up by 6 right now. Scotty brings it up. Scotty starting a point. RJ, nice pass to Yak. Mimi's like, I'll have to see. Yeah, let me know.
Are you seeing the passes that he's making? He's attracting the defense, over top of the defenses. And
yeah.
That's just something of his size that.
Oh, they're gonna call.
And Jamal Jet just can't do it.
Offensive foul.
That's why, really, since his rookie year, there's been just so much conversation about putting the ball in his hands. Just a nice move by the 7-footer on the inside. Great move and great agility. Great find by.
But I hope you guys are enjoying. Scotty's gonna take a seat already. Halfway through the first quarter.
Best center hands in the NBA.
Jamal Shed steps in at point guard. Shed up top to B.I. Come on, don't let B.I. hold the ball for that long. There we go. B.I. passes it out to RJ. RJ misses the 3. Mimi saying also, I don't want to see a couple games without my boy Ellis. What? Nice alley-oop from Jamal Shed to CMB. Don't celebrate too early, my guys. Don't celebrate too early. Let's see. Superfan Mo saying, hey, King. Superfan Mo, I hope you're enjoying your time right now at the game. At the game.
We're as invested in our clients as Raptors fans are.
We all hope you bring something good. Good news to the Raptors tonight. We all know you're an angel. You can bring it for them.
Locked in.
See, Mimi saying CMB. That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Mo. We all know you're there. We hope you're enjoying the time. I told you, tell that girl at the roti stand that she owes me one. Okay? And that ain't no lie. She said she'll give me a roti. I need one. Right? I don't know. Maybe if you grab it from her and bring it up here on your way home. Sorry, guys. Like I said earlier, my mom's at the hospital, so I'm just keeping an eye on things. Right? So I might have to cut out of the stream at one point, but I'm still here. I'm still here.
When you sell your car to Clutch, we do all
Who the hell is messaging me?
Get a firm cash offer in seconds.
Don't y'all know I'm watching the game?
Pick up your car, and you get paid on the spot.
I'm joking. I'm joking about my friends.
Sell your car 100% online. That's Clutch.
Okay, let's rewind. A freak hailstorm hit, cracking the group's windshield and causing the night to take an unexpected turn. Inside, they were greeted by Edna's warm welcome, a blank stare, be cool guys, and a TV showing football that nothing to change, ever. So they pulled out the BetMGM app.
So everybody's got it. Super Famo saying I'm not there. What? I thought you would be. I thought you were going to be there.
Make it a place you'll never forget.
It's okay. You're here with us. You're not in Scotiabank Arena. You're into the Point Arena with us. And it's a pleasure to have you here, Mo, as usual. Let's see, Mimi saying Jay's back and Raptors. Yeah, Jays are playing right now, right? Let's see. Oh, Sunday I'm going to have a special guest on.
8:30 p.m. Eastern start time.
You guys might know who he is.
I also talked to some of the team personnel who said that
you might know who he is. Yeah.
Like a shift,
my little man's supposed to come by and
they felt this would really give him a chance.
Oh, the Jays are up 2-1. Bottom of the fifth. Keeping an eye on that. Outside three miss. Swarming defense by the Raptors for that board. Let's see, Mimi saying, oh yeah. And my babe Ellis is at the Jays game right now. Mimi!
From a player perspective, a later start.
Seriously.
You just have to move up and
woo!
down that long two.
B.I. hits that nice two. Wraps up by 12 right now. Mimi, how's this guy going to all these games and not bringing you?
I wasn't aware of all the sleep studies. You just played.
Seriously.
So it's interesting information now.
Outside 3-0. Yacht gets the ball, sends it up to B.I. B.I. brings it over half court. Inside to RJ. RJ drops it to CMB. CMB gets fouled. He looks like he's going to go to the line.
And it just depends how long it's during that time. You can't call me. Ringer is off. That is one of the things in talking to retired NBA players that could be one of the hardest things to let go is that afternoon nap. You better not let it go.
Trust me. As an old man, that's what you need. CMB misses the first one. Raps still up. Raps are up by 12 still. I'll bring up the stats, whatever you need. Let's see. Let me saying good luck to my man Ellis, trying to get back home after the game. Okay, CMB hits the second one. Yeah, TTC is going to be a bitch, especially on a Friday night. Up top, they're calling a foul against the Raps, against CMB. I thought it would be Shed. Mimi saying, dude, I can't go to a Jay's. Got to save up for my dental treatment. Mimi, I might have a link for you.
But next to him, right there,
because Skip owes me 5 Jays games.
Those frames are very similar.
Okay, I'm saying trying to get a winning smile is not cheap.
Those guys are battling.
And my teeth are fucked up, but I'm always smiling. Zion goes down low. What? Nice defense, but off the miss, DeAndre Jordan, he's still playing. He's still kicking. Seriously. Yeah, 18 seasons. Shed out inside to Mamu. Mamu, nothing. Mo, we got a battle sighting. Let's see. Superfan Mo saying we should slap the Pelicans. We should. We should. But where's the interior defense? Wraps up by 9. Wraps up by 9. Yeah. Just under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Right? Yeah. Yeah. The Raps should be slapping them. Right? But you also got IQ out. Right? But at least they brought at least CMB and Yocker back in the game. Let's see what they could do to help the Raptors, right? Let's totally see what they could do.
Unleash Rogers 5G Plus with the new Samsung Galaxy S26.
It's funny, the CN Towers lit up blue for the Jays tonight. This is interesting. Downtown's going to be interesting. Imagine working in a restaurant downtown before this game and after this game. Yeah! Don't give me PTSD. See me saying, yeah, no call 5 tonight, which sucks. Yeah. You saying, yeah, we should now. We should know. I want to see that happen. I want to be sitting here just chilling and let you guys talk.
Miami's playing at Cleveland.
Just like that. Anyway, Shed brings it up over half court. He's got nobody with him. CB comes up. BI slowed up. What? They're going to call a foul?
There's a lot to be written over the course of the next 2 weeks.
Mo, what's the next game you're going to be at?
If you're the Raptors, you have to take care of your own business. You can't expect
Super Famo saying family health issues too, King. Yeah, you know what it's like. Well, we won't get into details here. We're here to enjoy this game, right? Get those couple hours of escapism and enjoy it. Right? Mimi saying, Cub never be me working with while both teams are playing. Yeah. Up top, Sandro brings it up top. Gives it to BI for the 3. BI misses the 3. Tipped out. New Orleans gets the ball. New Orleans brings it up. Zion with battle on him. Outside 3. Oh, are you kidding me? He fell. He fell. He dropped like a little bitch. Come on now. Watching the replay. You guys see this? He put his foot out. Get the fuck out of here. Super Fan Mo saying should be Sunday. I hope you get to the game, Mo. Enjoy the energy. Bring the energy. But right now, you bring the energy with us. You're more important than you think you are. Okay, now the Raps up by 5 after being up by 12. But Scotty's back in the game. Scotty calling the point. Gives it to Sandro for the 3. Don't take the 3, Sandro. Now they can cut it down to 3. What the fuck? And they do cut it down to 3. Sandro, stop with this shit. Sandro gets the board. Up top. Jamal Shed. Sandro for another 3. What in the fuck? Are you seriously?
The Raptors 1 for 6 from beyond the arc. It's an element that they miss.
Zion up top. Okay, good. A missed 3 from New Orleans.
As you said, when he enters the gym, he shoots.
Me saying we're still doing good. Are we? Stop shooting 3s from outside. There we go. Scotty said what? Scotty said what, Mimi?
Had the mismatch the entire time. Scotty started by Jordan Poole. Shad doing a nice job identifying that.
Scotty B, 6 points, +8.
Ooh.
And that's the tricky part. I know you want to play.
Zion gets it, but now Scotty, right back. Yep, Mimi. Scotty said, fuck it. Give me the motherfucking bucket. That's what I'm talking about. And now Scotty's going to go to the line for 2. It's a nice pass. Scotty got under on the post. But Zion. I don't know how much McDonald's that guy eats in a day, but Zion.
prevent Zion from getting in that paint. 74% of
He is something. He is something that the Raps have to look at.
He's averaging 15.7 points in the paint.
Right? I know the Raps are going to be looking, from a coach's standpoint, they're going to be looking at guarding the inside with Zion in there. But they also can't let the three-point slip.
They're coming from the foul line.
So Scotty hits the first one. Scotty goes to the line, hits the second one. Okay, Raps back up by 5.
Successful trip. 5-point lead. 1:27 on the clock. Poole sends it over to Derek Queen, the rookie.
Poole gives it to Queen. Queen back out to Poole. Poole back up top. Queen's got it. The last name's Queen. Miss. Oh, but offensive board. Another shot. Hawkins hits the 3. Raps now only up by 2. Raps started off so strong. What happened? Let's see. Superfan Mo say defense, less threes, bench boost, attack the rim, play with pace, and rebounds. Yeah, nice pace. That's what they need to do. But the defense, what? Nice block. Scotty leads it. RJ goes to the rim, and RJ said, fuck it, give me the bucket. Mimi's agreeing with Mo, saying, yup. Don't agree with me, agree with Mo.
CMB, it's one thing to have that initial bounce, but he has secondary bounce in his game. No, he definitely does. That second jump. Right,
Mimi saying, RJ, man. CMB with a nice block.
Great timing and
Scotty with a sweet pass to RJ. Don't we want to see this on every play? Am I the only one out here thinking that? Mimi saying CMB. Yep. Yak is coming back in. Mimi saying, yup. Sandra takes a seat. Yak comes in. Outside shot miss. Okay, good. AJ Lawson's in the game. Mo, you hearing that? Scotty gives it up to Yak. They're going to call him for a travel on that one. Oh, Davis is reffing. Expect the Raptors to get fucked over tonight. Mark Davis. Yeah, I should be in jail with Tim Donaghy. You and Scott Foster. Get the fuck out of here. 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
Barrett plays over top, sticks with Poole.
Poole has nowhere to go on RJ. Has to pass it up.
And it nearly led to a steal by Murray Boyle.
It's okay. CMB tapped it up. Mimi saying, I want this too. Mimi saying, oh, hell no. Hell no to what? Super fans saying,
Hawkins curling, high arcing shot doesn't go.
And there's the end of the first quarter. I don't know what you mean with that emoji, but bad by AJ. All right. I got to end of the first quarter. Raps let it slip out of their way. You're only up by 4 right now, so refresh yourself. Take care of yourself. I'll be right back for the second cue. See you guys in a minute. Peace.
When you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door. Keep things fresh with Febreze bathroom. No batteries, no outlets needed. This air freshener fights odors for 45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom smells amazing. Share with Charmin toilet paper. Gemini, find me a bigger trophy case.
You got it. The old one.
Oh, that's gonna need lights.
How about the second one?
Perfect. And she's still undefeated.
2 hockey heroes, please.
Oh, I meant the burgers.
Try the Hockey Hero Burger today. Practice starts in 20. Let's get it. C-Mag, who shades for practice? My game face doesn't take days off with Gillette Labs. Its green bar releases trapped hairs, so you can get virtually every hair in a single stroke. That's smooth. The best your game can get is Gillette Labs.
UNC set to make its regular season debut.
My first start, my
first game experiencing the big stage. He's got an elite fastball. He's got a bulldog mentality. He wants to go out there and dominate every 5 days.
You should expect that level of performance out of yourself. It definitely gives me added motivation.
He's a great dude. He's going to be a ton of fun to watch play.
Bring it on.
Athletics, Blue Jays, tomorrow on Sportsnet.
Raptors led by as many as 13, now up 4 after 1, and his one bad game in March. RJ Barrett the other night, he seems intent on putting it right behind him right away.
Absolutely, getting right back after it in this game early, attacking the basket. And again, RJ is a guy who they're relying on to score the basketball. He does just that. I just love that downhill focus for RJ.
Yeah, and doesn't appear to be the fastest player on earth, but always does a great job getting out in transition and finishing on the break, doing a little bit of everything. 6 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Very active the second quarter now with Matt and Alvin.
Over the final 4:35 of that opening quarter, Alvin, Pelicans outscored the Raptors 15-6. Walter, Mamukelashvili, Barnes, RJ Barrett, and Pirtle. It's Poole with the basketball. Poole pushed out toward the logo. Bay met by Barrett, backing in using his size. Shot goes up and a foul. Kevin Cutler with the call.
And Bay really has a big body, uses his size nicely. He's not just an outside spacer. He's a guy that can post up a bit, get downhill, and use his physicality to get himself to the free throw line or finish at the rim.
Played 2+ seasons in Detroit, season and a half with Atlanta, and then New Orleans. Missed all of last season with that torn ACL in his left knee.
What college did he go to?
It escapes me at this moment. There's I think one of those fancy schools on the main line, Villanova University. I think uppity schools. I think they're Wildcats. RJ has it blocked outside. And you think of the run that Jay Wright had of producing NBA players. How many players arrived on the scene? Bay was one that was projected to be an NBA player, but a long list of players that he developed, and that jumper is good.
No, Jay Wright did a really good job, and it's just timing. The fact Jay Wright's style and the way the NBA was transitioning with, multiple positions, size, switching on defense, the spacing out. Guys were really ready to play and perform once they got to make a great pass.
Walter flying up with a two-handed slam. Scotty B with the ball in his hands and the vision and the ability to go over top.
And Jacoby's finding how he can be very effective, whether it's the outside shot, running the floor in transition, and moving out the basketball. He's finding his opportunities.
Help is there on the scene. Mamukelashvili, good job by Mamu with that help side D coming in, cutting off the end line. 6-point game. Scotty on a dribble handoff for Jacoby. Here's Barrett. Pirtle.
Raps got it up by 6.
In the corner is Walter, picked up by Bay.
Jacoby's in the game. 3. Finally hits a 3. Let's see. He was saying Jacoby, two-hand slam. He flushed that. Superfan Mo saying 16-5 Pelicans. Whoa. Poole with an easy bucket right there. Going inside. Wraps up by 7 now. Scotty gets inside. What? Sandro came out of nowhere for that putback. Sandro's underrated. Say what you will, but he's underrated. Especially with him and Yak on the court at the same time. Now they're going to call a foul on Yak.
And that foul's going to be called on the floor. Also, that ability here to play bigger with Yak back and now Mamu on the court. That's a different dimension. So you look at the Raptors right now.
Okay, DeAndre Jordan's going to take a seat.
Size that they've had on the court at any one time this season.
In the irony, you have more size, but with Mamu's still in there and CMB, if he's in there, you can still switch on the perimeter. And now you can space with Sandro when you have the other big. So it's a good combination.
Because you then have Barrett can shoot the three, Jacoby, Mamu,
Up top, nice. Yes, ma.
and Bull in a
You
shot
still there?
clock violation. And that's so
Oh,
important.
jeez.
The
Okay.
spacing when you have a player like Jakob Poeltl as well as
All right,
Scottie
I'm doing the
Barnes.
game.
Is that you need it. You need that
Okay,
type
bye.
of spacing because those guys, they like to play closer to the basket and the paint. But again,
Yep, my mommy's still in the
I
hospital.
want him to continue to be aggressive.
Yak has
The
it
more
up top.
aggressive he is trying to score the ball, that's going to free up BI. as
Yak
well.
looking for something.
Barnes
Gives it
looking
up to
for
Scotty.
Barrett.
Scotty, don't pass it.
Bull there, Queen dropping.
RJ up to
Here's
Sandro.
Poeltl.
Sandro just goes right to the rim. No foul.
Queen got a piece of it.
No foul.
On the run.
The guy's name is Queen. How are you going to let him block?
On the inside, and that bucket is good.
His name is Queen. His first name should be LeBron. Just saying. Whoa. Yak yams that. See, that's what the Raps need. Transition, quick points. Am I wrong, Mo?
Again, when he initiates the offense, ball in his hands.
Inside. Nice defense. Don't call no foul on that.
And it's going to be Raptors.
The guy's name is Babe. What does that remind you of?
Just look right over top.
Super fans Mo
You have a
saying,
guy that can
love the
not
energy,
deliver the
Raptors.
pass.
We love your energy, Mo.
There's so many players that take one
Scotty's
extra
gonna take a
dribble,
seat
and that whole
again.
play is done with. Scotty, right on time, right on target.
About
You know
8.5
how
minutes
good of a
left in the
passer
half.
he is. In fact, don't play darts with him. He's
Scotty,
going to hit bullseye every time.
Scotty and BI are sitting. So who's gonna run the show right now?
I mean, he has those touchdown passes.
It's gonna be RJ. Speaking of, he gets the ball.
Here's Barrett.
RJ gets into the paint.
And
RJ puts it up, he gets
in the
fouled.
act of shooting. So some different combinations.
Look at me saying, loving the momentum. Super fan Mo saying, nope, not wrong.
Okay, we're gonna take
Thank you.
these
Oh wait, who are
pieces,
you?
and we're gonna try out a few different things.
And I think that's what it's about.
Sorry, I'm a old single guy. I like watching the girls in the stands.
We've always known Scotty can
RJ
play
gets
point guard
that.
position, he can handle a basketball, but guess what?
Wraps up by
Back in
10.
the lineup.
They got to maintain this lead more. Are we going to see fourth quarter woes again?
Coming off the bench, providing that energy.
Yak is going to take a
Still have
seat.
All of these options, and you're learning these things, and there's not a better time than now to learn it. Going into
CMB
postseason
back in the
play.
game.
Before tonight, Barnes, Monroe,
Raps are showing
and
up
Jakob
strong on the
Poeltl
front court.
played all the 7 minutes together. Bay,
Okay, up top, Bay rhymes with.
here's Hawkins.
Hawkins misses the three.
Hard off the back of the rim.
Sandro grabs it.
looking
Shed, nice
at
pass
it.
inside to CMB.
And
He doesn't get it, but I'll rate that.
Talking about Scottie Barnes making those
I'll rate that. That's what they need to do.
Doing a nice job as of late as well, making those type of passes down the floor.
Hawkins gets blocked.
Stop him.
He's playing physical defense.
Up top to Shed. Shed inside.
And the no look, Jacoby. In
What?
crowd.
Jacoby misses.
Went straight up the
Hold on a
elevator
second.
with that shot.
Yo,
Bay, short with the rim. Makovich tracks it down deep in the corner, pull behind his back. Queen down the lane.
Derek Queen being very aggressive.
okay,
using
which
his size,
hospital she at?
finishing at the rim that time.
Jacoby, the open look. A rare
Yeah.
miss from the corner for Walter.
That was a good read by Sam.
In the middle of the live stream here
Catch
on
the ball in the paint.
camera with me.
Collapse the defense behind you, shoot it in the corner.
Queen
Yeah.
trying to get by Murray Boyles. Can't.
Okay,
RJ.
okay, I'll go down.
Layup.
I'll go down.
Timeout. James Borrego and the Pelicans. Raptors lead by double digits again.
And this game is
Yeah, I'll
going
go down.
up and down the floor. Raptors getting the pace that they want. Forcing another timeout. RJ, we know what he does.
Yeah,
on
I
the
think I
break.
should.
Wraps up 11.
I got a battery pack that I could just like bring with me, and she can charge her phone through there.
At Tangerine, we're as invested in our clients
What are you-
as
you wanna
Raptors
call it?
fans are in their
Okay.
team.
No,
We're just as
halftime.
committed.
So in about 6-7 minutes. All right.
Locked in.
Yeah,
Obsessed.
I don't know if it's emergency or
not
whatever.
that
I'm just gonna
obsessed.
walk in and tell her.
Because when you've been ranked #1 in client satisfaction for 14 years straight,
All right, later.
you know you can never be too invested in your team. Tangerine, the official bank of the Toronto Raptors and their fans.
Guys, I'm sorry to let you know.
You're one fast bird.
Well, I drink Red
I-
Bull.
But you do realize
At the end of this half, I gotta go get my mom from the hospital.
I'm scared of heights. With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game.
Oh, see, in that dishwasher.
Watch me.
So,
Platinum Plus gives you the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
yeah,
It's great.
you be saying no worries, Brian. I'm sorry, guys.
When you say
I want to watch the
Plus,
game with you guys.
you do all the heavy
but-
lifting. Get a firm
Like I always
soft
tell
rim.
every guest that comes on the show, life is bigger than basketball and podcasts.
Paid on the spot.
Right? I'm gonna take care of my little munchkin.
100% online. That's clutch.
Right?
Oh, talk about
So I'm making arrangements. That's it.
that garbage out of here.
Sorry,
Now you
guys.
got full court comfort of your home game with Leon's. Oh!
practice starts in 20. Let's get it.
I'll stay quiet for this commercial for you and Mimi.
My game face doesn't take days off with Gillette Labs. Its green bar releases trapped hairs, so you can get virtually every hair in a single stroke. That's smooth. The best your game can get is Gillette Labs.
Time to party.
Critics are saying Mike and Nick and Alex act so bloody fun punch.
You freak out a little?
It's hilarious. And an absolute joyride.
That's a great attitude.
Mike and Nick and Alex.
Sorry, guys.
The beautiful thing is brought to you by Harvey's Pickle.
Me saying, nah, it's all.
Fries, cheese gravy, and plenty of pickles. Brandon Ingram has a little Blue Devil backup with both New Orleans and Toronto, but Zion and RJ played together on the 2018-2019 season in their freshman years. They reached the Elite Eight in the NCAA tournament, and RJ Barrett still has one play burned in his brain from that year, describing when Zion galloped full steam across the
Yeah,
court
I'm gonna have to go get my mom.
DeAndre Hunter in the corner in a game against Virginia, but he said some of the craziest stuff happens
Sorry, guys.
regularly in practice, like dunking from the free throw line with ease, telling me he's just so happy to see Zion having a healthy season, especially dealing
Yeah,
with
RJ and
the
Zion,
guys. Duke was in one tonight against
they did have some fun
St.
playing against
John's,
each other.
but looks like they're going to pull away and advance to the Elite Eight.
In 1.8 seconds.
See super fan mode
to
saying
go,
don't be sorry.
78-75, Duke. And they have possession of the basketball.
Assalamu alaikum,
Queen
bruv.
kicks it in the corner.
Yo, I've been
Never
calling you.
forget
What?
Seeing the game in which he came out of his shoe.
All right, mom's at the
The
hospital.
force,
She's been there since 2:30, so my brother's asking me if I could go get her.
Duke, that
I
year
don't-
was must-see TV.
Yeah, so I don't know if you could lick
Zion,
me a
RJ,
lift in a while. I don't know, but you'll probably be
Cam
asleep.
Reddish, 3 top freshmen. They were a very, very good team. And they had a lot of pressure on their shoulders, a lot of notoriety, especially when you go to Duke. But those
I don't
guys
know.
were high
She didn't tell me nothing.
For
My brother
Zion
just called me and said,
Williamson,
go down
you
and get
know
her.
all of the injury history. And Zion,
I don't know. I don't know how
most
long.
games he's played in a season, 70. They won 49 games that year.
All right, yo, if you're up, you're up. Don't worry. Either way, I'll just bring her home by TTC.
But he's
We'll
yet
take a
to
cab.
appear in the postseason
All right.
as a Pelican. This
All right,
is
bro.
his 7th
All right,
campaign.
peace. Well, it comes to.
But unfortunately, injuries have slowed his dynamic.
Sorry, guys.
career.
Fan
At 25
Super
years
fan
of
mode
age,
saying don't be sorry. I am sorry because I want to spend time with you guys.
didn't play all of 2021-22.
But that's life.
Here's Spears,
Let's see.
rookie back in. Getting downhill, Herbert Jones.
Herbert has it outside
Makovich,
Back into Herbert.
Jones
Outside.
kicks it through.
to Poole for the three.
Tracking him down.
Poole misses the three.
BI
Fight for the board.
eventually.
BI doesn't come up with it, but the Raptors do. Shed gets it. CMB gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
And I like the decisions that Jamal Shed is making on the break. Has the ball in the
Yep.
middle where he kicks
He's
it
going to go
out
to the line.
open, so you have the right wing
See
and
me
the left
saying
wing,
it's all
but
good,
you
Brian.
also have
Thank you,
CMB
guys.
running the
Appreciate
floor.
you
He did a
guys.
nice job dropping
At
it
the end
off.
of the half, I'm cutting.
Reward the big fellas
I'm going to
running
cut the stream.
Reward them
So,
on the offensive side. They continue to be those dogs.
It is what it is, but Sunday is going to be a nice day. If my guest comes.
Murray Boyle,
You guys know
the
who he
first
is.
of two.
My man.
Seeing your third Vegas sunrise in a row. A secret spot.
You know who he is.
Story will tell for the rest
Y'all
of your
know.
lives. Whatever makes it legendary for you, it can all happen here.
Largest lead for the Raptors.
Okay.
Jose Barrett checking out. Barnes
Wraps up by 14 right now. Me saying I do.
When you scouted players,
What is that emoji?
how much did you factor in the
Haha. What is that?
of the NCAA tournament?
Maybe I'm too old for
A
this
lot.
shit.
You know, although I was just a pro scout, but you had to because a lot of those times you look at the winning capabilities, how they performed on the big stages. Although it's the NBA, but some
Up
of
top,
those
New
things
Orleans
that's in
got
the
it.
DNA
Nice
as a winner
defense. Nice swarmy
that
defense.
transfers into
Scotty.
your rookie year and your career in the NBA.
Scotty,
So
some great
that matters
defense.
to me a
Yep.
lot.
Fight for the board.
Here's Brandon Ingram. Played at Duke as well.
BI
Ingram
brings it up, gets into the paint. BI gets to the paint, misses. CMB gets. He got fouled. He got fouled. Don't lie. Ball don't lie. So why the Raps get the ball right back. CMB say what, Mimi? CMB say what?
Off that by CMB to sidestep to get to the basket.
21-8. Raptors have outscored the Big Easy here in the second quarter. Makovich puts it on the deck. Finds Poole. Shed trying
Poole
to
looks for something.
Open corner three. Fears. And it's Ingram flying.
BI gets the board off of that three-point miss. Shed gives it up to BI. Mimi, that's right. Fuck it. Give me that motherfucking bucket. And BI said it right now again.
With a two-handed slam.
Wraps up by 19.
10-0 run by T.O. Zion kicks it.
Wraps up by
Fears gets it
19.
right back.
You see the bodies that are around Zion.
Mimi, what does that emoji mean?
Corner three doesn't register.
You're saying BI3. That's right.
3 for 17.
Is it slam? I don't know what that means.
From beyond the arc for the Pelicans. Here's Shed.
Shed misses the three. CMB fights for the board.
Makovich holds down CMB as Bay's going to enter the action.
But it looks like there's a foul there.
Jeremiah Fairs guarding BI. That's
Yeah, Fairs, you got no luck guarding BI, bro.
that I'm taking for the Raptors 100% of the time. And
You look like
see
one of the
how
little
those type
kids
of
down the
matchups
street that goes to
and
school.
taking advantage of them. That's part of
Sorry,
good offense
but not
and
sorry.
efficient offense. Make
Super
the
fan
defense
Mo, we are
react
going to
and
win
respond.
anything,
Work
King.
after that.
So you can go, thank you, Mo.
33.
Thank you, Mo.
Largest lead. Raptors
Everyone knows how much I love my
continue to
mommy.
work on it. Shed. In the post.
Hey. Yeah.
Jones with his length now guarding Ingram. Shot clock down.
I'm leaving in a
Shed,
couple minutes.
And it's denied by Fears. Just weren't able to get into what they wanted.
And that's the danger when you're posting up against the shot clock
Okay.
event, and then you send a double team. Now you kick it back
Yeah,
out. Now the person that gets the ball back is Jamal Shack. He's playing against the shot clock. So
Yeah, well,
typically
it's
on
going to take me
post-ups,
half an hour to
you
get
want
down
to get
there
to your
anyway.
offense early. So in case you invite a double team, you can kick it out, swing,
Yeah,
swing.
wait for me.
You
I'm
still
coming to
have
get
time
you.
on the second side to take a good shot or make another good play.
Which we saw earlier in the game.
Yes,
Hold on a second.
definitely. So you have to be
Yep.
proper with your post-ups,
There we go.
identify the mismatches
There we go.
and then
I'm going to have to
attack.
cut off my stream. But yo, look, nice defense. Yeah, I know your phone's dying. I know, I'm coming.
In the paint, misses.
Okay, bye. Yak comes up with the ball.
Able to tear it away from
Sorry, guys. Mommy wants me to go get her now.
Barnes. It's changed everything for Zion, who had to go to his offense.
Pray for me.
Ingram now against his former teammate. From the elbow, it doesn't work out.
But those are the shots I like for BI. He's staying faced up. He's not turning his back. He's not allowing the double team to come.
Double comes to Zion. They'll work it to the other side. And a steal. And
Raptors get the
right
ball
there.
back.
Lead pass again. Jacoby.
Still up by 19. Jacoby dropped the ball, but it looks like he got fouled.
But then he left it at his.
Let's see,
He left it right there at his.
Mimi
shoe.
saying,
The kicks.
yeah, we got this in the bag.
Keep on going.
I like him. I like him.
Like Mo said, yep. Guys, how about you message me and let me know what's up? As it goes, as the game goes. You guys got my DMs. We cool. Right? Mimi's putting up prayers. Mo, thank you. I'm gonna go get my little munchkin. She asked me to come now to get her. I think I could finish. I think I could do another couple minutes. But let's see. Okay. Eastside Marios. I've never had Eastside Marios. Have any of you guys have?
Viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges. Freezers too.
Have any of you guys had that?
That's why the Coors Light Mountain
Just ask.
Because people don't just like beer. People like cold beer.
Jackpot City Casino, immersing your city in the feeling of magic and excitement, offering over 1,000 thrilling games, including the massive Mega Millionaire Wheel, endless streets of exclusive games and slots, buildings filled with table and live games.
You saying no? No to what, Mimi?
Perfectly made for you. Jackpot City Casino. This is what excitement is made of.
When you don't order furniture from Wayfair.
Oh, that's a whack purple on this
What
Wayfair.
if it doesn't fit the
That's a
shape?
soft purple.
Or what if it's tough to put together? What if it doesn't hold up?
How do you not know how to put together a couch?
Charles hates it.
These Wayfair commercials.
With Wayfair, you don't have to wonder.
That's a
whether
soft
it's
purple.
style you'll love,
I'm sorry.
quality you can trust.
Someone whose favorite color is purple, that's a weak purple. Weak.
New Mr. Clean Magic Erasers make impossible possible.
Anyway.
Squeeze and effortlessly cut through 100% of dirt, grease, and grime. So this is
100%
Mimi saying,
they're up.
never had Eastside Marios. Yeah, me neither.
More messes. It's not just clean. It's Mr. Clean.
I don't know if I could Uber that or DoorDash that. Shed. Nice pass. Look at that on the replay. See, that's where the Raptors are going.
In transition, running the floor, being aggressive, and again, that's part of the Raptors' DNA. They want to get on transition.
You know what? Maybe for the rest of the game, I'll just put up the box score while I'm gone, so you guys can check it out. Okay? Maybe I'll do that.
Pelicans have missed their last 7. They're shooting just 3.
Raptors are destroying them 23-8 in the second quarter.
One of the things that we have seen a trend, right? Solid in Denver, Phoenix, as well as Los Angeles. And that is that fast break game that's created off of your defense at times just gets eliminated.
Maybe I could do that.
So a good early sign you're seeing it here tonight.
And it will get eliminated. The better teams you
I'm saying you can actually get it delivered. Yeah, I'll do that. Scotty pushing the ball up. Scotty gets into the paint, up top to BI. BI being greedy as usual. BI goes to the paint, misses. BI's getting greedy. Scotty gets the ball right back to Yak. Yak puts it in. Yak pretended BI wasn't even there. Just saying.
When you see them coming at you, you know you're in trouble. And Scotty's one of those guys because he has the power, but he has the power.
Inside, Scotty with some nice defense.
Nice move.
Superfan Mo saying my mom was at the hospital last night. Yeah. My mom's been there for what? 7 hours now?
A couple of these plays is like Vinny Testaverde with some of these passes.
Gotta get her. Nice pass from Scotty to Yak.
You know how many people are, I mean, you went way back. I mean,
So I gotta go get her.
Vinny Testaverde right now.
Check him out when he came in throwing all those interceptions.
Here's Jones.
Jones misses. Ooh. Hard foul on RJ. RJ's down.
And he's spinning around and
At least he ain't flopping like LeBron.
Laying on his back. And he's dealt with a knee and an ankle.
RJ's hurting.
Rayhan Malik has been busy this season. You see here.
Ooh.
Shoulder.
Yeah, Zion hit his shoulder.
Seasons ago. Remember that?
Mimi saying true that.
Ran into Jonas Valanciunas in Montreal trying to go around the screen. Hopefully he's okay.
They pull him up. Okay, RJ's on his feet. So now we cut to break.
Bring your space to life with a few elevated and unexpected.
I'm going to stick here with you guys till the end of the second quarter.
Everyday inspired starts at Walmart.
And then head out. I'm
Mark Hughes Auto Trader to find a great
sorry,
truck
guys.
and stay on budget.
I hope you guys could. You guys got me in your DMs. DM me. Let me know what the score is. Let me know what's going on. I think I might just leave up the box score. and you guys could check in on that.
RJ's gonna
Head out.
back to the locker room.
Mimi saying, yeah, hopefully RJ's okay. Well, he's going to the locker room.
On Derek Queen. There wasn't involving this play.
I don't really see where the contact is too much.
James Borrego,
that's a tough hit for RJ.
Kevin Cutler about it.
But B.I. misses the free throw. Come on, B.I.
How the heck does a rookie get it?
You already shot your shot. Glorilla's pregnant, bro.
You know, if I was a coach,
Come on.
what happened to that rookie?
That was, if you were a rookie, that
Like
was
dead ass.
1998. And
Yeah, times have changed.
Well, we'll see.
I'll get fired.
We'll see if RJ's okay. Scotty brings it up.
Barnes,
Inbound pass to Yacht. This is for the alley-oop.
transition, Bay with the
But
bucket.
Bay rhymes with,
And a
hits it.
15-point game with 1:20 left here. Second
wraps up by
quarter.
15.
Scotty,
CMB up top to BI. BI back to CMB. CMB hits it. This is what I mean. BI has to actually pass the ball. Like, seriously.
BI coming to this team, underrated skill set was his passing abilities. You want to see him get to that because he
Let me saying,
potential.
wait, what?
He can pass the ball.
BI's lady is pregnant?
Field
Yep.
goal.
Apparently so.
Roberto hits fifth.
God damn, when did this happen? I don't know when he bust his nut.
3 of those.
Outside shot from New Orleans. Woo.
Connects.
And it's the right idea to push it up the floor.
Okay, the wraps up by 14.
You have to be selective. It's under a minute. You want
Scotty
to
has it up top.
The quarter strongly, so you don't want to take that many risks.
Gives it up to Jacoby for the 3. Jacoby!
Risks that. Knocks down the 3.
They flick the wrist.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Walter, 2 of 4 from 3. He's got 11, team high.
Zion has it up top. Zion looking for something, trying to dribble.
Over the last 6
He gets into the paint, hits the
Zion
bucket.
on the inside. And the Raptors
Wraps back up by
complete the
15
final
still,
shot of
though.
the first half.
So Zion did. He went to the
First
side.
half is pretty much done, and then I'm out, guys.
So it's been a good job for the Raptors to force him to the strong side corner.
Sorry.
He's already located.
Scotty up top,
Kobe puts it on the deck.
and that's it.
And the first half comes to an end. It's halftime. Stay tuned for the Raptors Subway halftime show with Brad Sherm.
I'm just going to leave the box score up
The Toronto Raptors,
for you guys.
a productive second quarter led by as many as 21. The lead now 15.
And I gotta head
We
out.
send it over to Danielle Michaud.
Sandra, before tonight, you, Jakob, and Scotty only shared the court for 7 minutes. How did you like that combo tonight?
It was amazing. A lot of help, rebounding. I think, me and Scott.
Let me know if you could see it.
Really well. Yak is a great presence inside, and I think we're gelling together really well.
What do you think you need to continue doing in the second half to keep the pressure on the Pels?
Probably make sure we control the ball, no turnovers, no.
So I'll see you guys in
take their threes away so they don't get back in the game. And,
I don't know.
Just keep up with the game plan. And on the other side,
maybe
just
tomorrow,
run and
maybe Sunday.
open shots if they're during the
Sunday I'll see you guys.
Lovely good work, Sandra. Matt?
Let's see. There we go. I posted that for you guys. I went back home for like 2 hours. So guys, sorry, my mommy comes first. So
different combinations, things working out for the Toronto Raptors. It's halftime from Toronto.
So, Superfan Mo, are you able to end the stream since you're a moderator? Or Mimi? Like, I could leave up the box score. If you can end the stream, that'll be cool. Do you have the option?
Locked in. Obsessed.
Because I'll leave up the box score and I'll let the game play. So you guys can hear it. Just not me talking shit.
You can never be too invested in your team. Tangerine, the official bank of the Toronto Raptors. And
Let me know if you have the option to end the game. You're a mod.
And sometimes the last thing before
If you can, that'll be sweet.
is loved by young and old. It's not just pasta, it's the pasta.
No, can't end it. Mimi.
Bringing down your costs, so you can get ahead.
Okay,
With the new Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit,
you know, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I'll be back here on Sunday, and we'll be back stronger than ever. Superfan saying, leave it up. Okay, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up. I won't be back for another like 2 hours, so maybe 3. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. Thank you for the prayers up from Mama. Peace.
Congratulations, Ryan. Your new fluffy maple butter glazed donut is an instant classic forever.
Ryan Reynolds, inventor of the maple butter glaze?
Pretty good, huh?
So you digitally preserved your conscience just so you could eternally brag?
No.
Yes. It's here now and probably forever.
My maple butter glazed donut only at Tim's.
My Old Spice Fiji?
She was so gentle on my skin, too. Son, that's mine. Give it here. Bye-bye.
This building is a temple to Satan. And you are the offering.
Are you ready to die? That was unexpected.
They will kill you. Now playing only in theaters.
You okay? Oh, good. We've got crash assist with Valley Direct.
Hey, we have crash assist too.
Hey, they also have crash assist.
Hey, you get the crash alert.
Instantly, in real-time guidance.
Us too.
Do we have crash assist?
No, they're direct. They've already sent a tow.
I think we just found our ski squad.
Can we go skiing too?
Who knows? I'm still on hold.
Getting help should be simple. Getting more from your insurance with free crash assist actually is simple. Bel Air Direct. Insurance simplified.
Subway Raptors halftime show 59-44. Toronto leads New Orleans. No traditional point guard in the starting lineup. We talked about it in the pregame show, Sherm, but the Raptors sharing the ball, and Scottie-Barnes, the kind of de facto point guard, leads them with 7 assists.
Yeah, it's kind of what we thought would happen. Scotty would handle a lot of the ball handling responsibilities. And then, we're talking about a team that understands their style of play is to move the basketball, get out in transition, cut into the basket. They're an unselfish squad, and we can see multiple opportunities created in the open court because of their ability to move the basketball.
Yeah, the Raptors learned their lesson from last time they saw the Pelicans. This is a Pelicans team that is not good when it comes to team defense and being disciplined. If you move the basketball and make them work, something good will happen. Last time around, only 20 assists. And they paid the price. This time around, 18, so almost the same amount just in the first half, and Scottie-Barnes leading the charge, picking them apart. As a result, Raptors shooting 54%. Mamu adjusting to less minutes when CMB and Yak are both healthy, but he made the most of them in a key stretch in the second quarter when it was close. This is a dream matchup for Mamu because guess who the other team's backup center is? DeAndre Jordan. He does not want to play on the perimeter, as Mamu can take advantage of that. Obviously, shooting three-pointers and jumpers out on the perimeter, but also running the court. You got to make the old man run the court with you, Sherm. And if Mamu keeps playing with that type of effort in the half court and in transition, he should be able to get a lot more offensive opportunities in the second half as well.
And he's going to get whatever he wants to get in this game, and he's going to be kind of enticed into shooting threes because guys like DeAndre Jordan are not going to close him out on the three-point line. Stay consistent, stay solid, take and make those shots. Everything else is going to continue to open up.
Raptors by 15. We know how tight it is in the East, so on a nightly basis at halftime, we'll keep an eye on what others are doing. Raptors not worried about the Celtics, but the Hawks are right there, a half game up. Those two hooking up. And then the Miami Heat also involved taking on the Cavaliers. A nightly basis, things change. We'll tell you what's going on when we come back.
This halftime is brought to you by Subway's new all-dressed sauce. Get it on your favorite sub. Try Subway's all-dressed sauce today. Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening. And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else.
Follow the latest schedule, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
Super flings were created by award-winning perfumers and scientists. They supersized the fling and filled it with concentrated detergent. Then added 3 times the Febreze freshness and 4 times the Oxy cleaning power. No wonder I'm obsessed. Try Gain Super Flings.
And it's a close one, folks.
This game is stress.
Nah, the Blue Jays got this. Watch.
Hey, tied up at 9. Everybody breathe.
I feel a run coming.
That tracks. Struggling reliever, advantage, offense.
Blue Jays money line. Lock it in.
Bad placed.
I can't take this anymore.
Swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here.
Oh yeah, you don't have hands. Not you.
The meat, ooh, the veggies, the cheeses, and the $4.99. For a limited time, get a Subway 6-inch Black Forest ham or cold cut combo sub for only $4.99.
What you doing, Dad?
Living the dream. We'll see. Hey, how are you? Living the dream. Living the dream. Living the dream. Living the dream.
That's my line.
Living the dream.
Don't say it. Living the dream.
Time to party.
Critics are saying Mike and Nick and Alex act so bloody fun punch.
You freak out a little?
It's hilarious. And an absolute joyride.
That's a great attitude.
Mike and Nick and Alex.
With Amex Platinum, meeting up for a run takes on a whole new meaning. With access to an annual travel credit and perks like late checkout at fine hotels and resorts, so you can celebrate the big race in the ways you want to. That's the powerful backing of Amex.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Raptors up 15. Here's Fast Break brought to you by BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. The Hawks are hot. They want to show they can play with the best. They're in 5th in the East, taking on the Celtics. How about this? Met at the rim is Jalen Johnson. The first time All-Star gets a big-time block on Jordan Walsh. Hawks up 5 at the break, but Celtics going off in the second half. Hey, Sherm, you said they're making a statement. They don't even have Jaylen Brown playing.
Yeah, this team's a real big win over OKC, and now they're calming and cooling down a hot Atlanta Hawks.
Under a minute left, up 8 to the Raptors in favor. Raptors could go right back into 5th. Lead of the Cavaliers, Max Strus coming off the bench and going 4 or 5 from deep in the opening frame against his former team, just lighting it up. And Matt, Cleveland, if they have a healthy Strus and he's shooting like this, he had 6 threes in the first half, they're a different team.
Well, you know, the amount of times I flip-flops on their potential, I'm not even going to make a comment, but I love that man.
35 points is the lead at halftime. 35 for Cleveland over Miami. So, again, out-of-town scoreboard favoring the Raptors. The hometown scoreboard favors the Raptors. They are up 15 at the break, and we come back. Second half action here on Sportsnet on a Friday night.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League fans. Your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite device. And go deeper than ever before with all the stats and insights you want, all in one place. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
We build. That's what we do in Ontario. As Canada stares down economic uncertainty, we're ready with a plan to protect Ontario, today and for generations. We're fighting to defend every job in auto, steel, and forestry. And we're building to grow, creating new opportunities for workers no matter what. Building new large-scale nuclear facilities and the first small modular reactors in the G7. Speeding up approvals to build mines and unlock the critical minerals the world needs. Diversifying our trade building pipelines, rail lines, and ports to connect Ontario to new markets, and bringing opportunity, good jobs, and growth home. We're building to make Ontario the most competitive economy in the G7, because this province doesn't just sit back, we build. That's how we protect Ontario.
While you wait, can I offer you a snack? Oh, you brought your own Armstrong cheese.
Yeah, we always bring our own. It's okay to bring your own Armstrong cheese.
Did you know that Gain Super Flings were created by award-winning perfumers and scientists? They supersized the fling and filled it with concentrated detergent, then added 3 times the Febreze freshness and 4 times the Oxy cleaning power. No wonder I'm obsessed. Try Gain Super Flings.
Raptors basketball on Sportsnet. Brought to you by Tangerine Bank. Learn how Tangerine is celebrating fans every Friday game at nba.com/Raptors.
Getting set for the start of the second half. Raptors lead 59-44 over the Pelicans as they look for the season series split. Matt Devin alongside Alvin Boogie Williams. And Alvin, you were a tremendous distributor of the basketball in your time with the Toronto Raptors. What did you see from Scottie Barnes in that first half?
I just saw Scottie having his head up, having the feel for the game, finding people, getting people involved through the offense, not forcing too much, but just also the gaps over top of the defense. Him having the ability to make any and every type of pass when it comes to this half-court season. The half court rather. And what you enjoy mostly about him is everyone is doing their job to get open, having their hands ready, and it just ignites the entire offense. 7 assists in the first half with 18 assists as a team. So when you talk about Scottie Barnes, he really does a really nice job facilitating. The next phase, I want to see him. Who's that? Jose Calderon. We know who those guys
Brent
are.
Van Vliet, DeMar DeRozan, Pascal Siakam, and who's up next for Scottie as he just went by Mighty Mouse?
I'm a trip him, so he can't. Somehow I trip him when he walks down the street.
You got Mighty Mouse and Boogie Williams right there, Spicy P.
Well, if DeMar has more assists than me, that lets me know how good of a guard I was. Because all DeMar did was shoot the ball.
Come on, I can't believe it. You can see DeMar next week when he's in town with Sacramento.
Yeah, I'll see the.
That's your guy.
That's my man. I can't hear front. That's my man.
Danielle?
Well, I'll start with the good news, guys. And you see that RJ Barrett is out there. Left shoulder strain is what he has, but he is available to play as your eyeballs are telling you, and he's going to push through it, see how it goes. It was also 2 thumbs up for Jacoby Walford in that starting unit from assistant coach Mike Batiste, who said his defensive pressure on Fears in particular was really good, taking them out.
Whoa, Mimi, I'm out. You guys hold down the chat. Anybody that jumps in, I got to get my little munchkin.
Williams is creating on his own.
Peace, fam.
He was bottled up, and he gets the bucket. See RJ Barrett now with a shirt underneath his jersey, and Ingram connects.
And I love that play for B.I. Getting him freed up, coming off the screens, coming back around off the curl. Had many options, whether to penetrate or to stop and pop behind the screen. Good job. Good read.
Jones off balance and a push off, but it's going to be on Ingram as he was tangling with Misi.
And that's the thing. You see, Jakob did a really nice job of helping out, contesting the shot. But if he's forced to do that so much, you're going to leave the smaller guys on the rebound opportunity with bigger guys. So that's going to give teams an advantage. So you want to keep Jakob at home as much as possible.
Atlanta, the team that has recorded an L tonight as they lost by 7 to the Celtics. The Raptors with a W tonight. And Fears blocked by Barnes, just covering so much ground.
And that's what you see. We talked about it before. If Scottie Barnes is on the floor, never think that you're safe. It reminds me a lot of LeBron James. LeBron would chase you down when you thought you had a layup. Scottie not giving up on plays. And that does so much for a defensive team morale.
We talked about it when we mentioned the standings, all the movement. Raptors pick up a W. They're back in 5th. They'd have one less loss than the Atlanta Hawks, who now have 33, and so Raptors would be a half game there in front. But it's going to be a lot of movement over the course of the next few weeks. As Bay's going to head to the line, and the foul on R.J. Barrett, his third. And as you mentioned earlier, control what you can control, right? The best way to approach it is get your wins, take care of your business. And the Raptors need to finish this out, and then you have Orlando in a huge game on Sunday. And oh, by the way, then you go to Detroit. You catch them on the second night of a back-to-back. Like the Raptors are catching the Pelicans tonight. They were in Detroit.
And you have to realize who you're playing against, the Detroit Pistons team. That's a physical, and they're like the bullies, and they take a kind of mindset and characteristics of their coaches. So they're going to come in and try to get revenge after the last performance that the Raptors had and show Scotty with the pull-up. I think a Detroit Pistons team is that type of team that's they're not going to forget the last outing. So you got to be ready to play against a team that you beat on your home floor not too long ago.
Monday night, they'll be in Oklahoma City in a late start. Raptors will play them on Tuesday. Great success. And Ingram gets a stop in his 70th game. Bay into the clock. 36% three-point shooter. And he's made 3 tonight in a team best 15 points.
And in this half, Matt, I want to see the Raptors take care of the basketball, but defensively stay sharp. If you see the Pelicans, they are in the zone, and that middle was wide open.
And Scottie Barnes, that immediate recognition.
See it right away. Because Scottie's usually in that position when he's off of the ball. Scottie knows that he identified the zone being played, and he knew exactly where to look at. The zone, wide open, little confusion. Hurdle doing a nice job of making himself available. Scottie putting him right in position, on time, on target.
And the big man with the scoop shot, he looked around and said, nobody's here. He doesn't operate much with nobody around him. Typically, there's elbows and bodies. And Zion and a foul, and one. Barrett just picked up his 4th. And Kevin Cutler calls this one on Barnes.
Again, where does Zion Williamson want to go? He want to go to that paint. So the Raptors, it has to be high alert when he catches the basketball. Everybody has to be in position to help who's ever guarding Zion Williamson.
Shed's going to check in. Darko's still stating his case. Jones having a word with the rookie Fears, and now Mark Davis heads over.
Scottie. Yeah. Scottie was the one guarding.
Yeah, no, it's on Scottie. Okay, so Kevin Cutler is saying that the last foul that was R.J. Barrett's 4th is not correct. He has 3, and the last 2 have been on Scottie. So Scottie with 2. Zion gets the 3-point play. 12-point game. And because of the foul situation, Shed heads back to the bench. RJ's not in foul trouble. Here's Scottie, the and one, rising up over Bay, knocking it down.
And you see what Scottie recognizes. He has the ball in the right wing, going right to his left hand, right to the open spot. It's all open. This is all open, right to the left. Open, boom, pull up. And just recognizing the game and talking about being that point guard, being a primary ball handler at the same time. When you're Scottie Barnes, you have to look for those opportunities. That's the only way you make the defense honest.
69-54. Scottie, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. He's shooting a career-high 83% from the free throw line. Bay trying to get into the paint Ingram there spins around, double by Pirtle. Zion with a head of steam. And then Misi, after Zion, found him.
That's much better about a Raptors giving Zion bodies, but you don't want him to get that deep.
10 on the shot clock. Scottie open from the elbow. Batted out by Pirtle, tracked down by Bay. Raptors by 13. Bay disrupted, saved by Walter, tiptoeing along the end line. Walter now finds Scottie. Scottie to Pirtle. The quickness of the delivery set it all up.
It did, and you got to give credit to Jakob Pirtle by running the floor, being an outlet, being that person for Scottie to deliver that pass.
Fears, no place to go against Walter. And now a foul is going to be called on Jacoby.
Again, we talked about Vinny Testaverde. Vinny Testaverde is not good without Michael Irvin. You got to make sure the receiver is in place before that quarterback can deliver any type of pass. So great job by the entire team, being deliberate, getting the ball up the floor, Scottie keeping his head up, and also Jakob running the floor for the finish.
We're talking Dallas Cowboy game. All right, let's check in with Danielle.
At the Miami Hurricanes in college, even earlier.
Okay, guys, I was just going to update you that unfortunately the rookie Colin Murray-Boyles will not return to this game after 9 points in 12 minutes. He's suffering from back spasms, which is too bad considering this is his third game back from a long layoff.
Yeah, that's unfortunate news. And Raptors without CMB again. This is game number 50 for the rookie. On the inside, Ingram. Pirtle. And Pirtle with a smile got denied by the rim, but he stuck with it. Here's Zion. And he's fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line.
And that's the shifty thing about Zion Williamson. If you don't show him your entire body, he has the ability to slice through. He shifts his body to an angle where he can get through two defenders. So he does a really good job, not just going through you. He can go in between two defenders because of the way he positions his body. Very athletic.
Pelicans have made the postseason just twice over the last 8 years. And as I mentioned, it wasn't long ago that they won 49 games and then the wheels came off last season. Here comes Jonathan Mobo. They traded Ingram to Toronto. Started this season 2-10 under Willie Green, who led them to those two postseason appearances. And on November the 15th, he was let go and James Borrego was elevated as the interim head coach. And Zion able to get a both.
And I thought Willie Green did an outstanding job while he was there. It's just unfortunate that he was faced with injuries, and you can't control that.
Timeout on the court. Foul on Jeremiah Fears. Raptors up 13.
FanDuel's changed the game with an all-star lineup of new features. And now everything you need to bet baseball is all in one app. Our pregame features let you lock in your picks before the first swing, or even call your shot live. And with all your stats in one place, you can bet everything from first-inning runs to our exclusive home run markets. Play your game with quick and secure withdrawals and make every inning feel like the bottom of the ninth, all on North America's #1 sportsbook.
You've got a big day, and you need to smell fresh. That's why the all-new Unstoppables gives your clothes a 24-hour non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk. Unstoppables fresh. Smell unstoppable.
Are we human? Or are we dancing? My side is vital. My hands are cold.
credits, and housing programs, life can feel a bit more balanced and put more money back in your pocket. Find out what you may qualify for at canada.ca/everydollarcounts.
The meat, the veggies, the cheeses, and the $4.99. For a limited time, get a Subway 6-inch Black Forest ham or cold cut combo sub for only $4.99.
My first day of Fiji and I lose my Old Spice Fiji? She was so gentle on my skin, too.
Son, that's mine. Give it here. Bye-bye. Tangerine is celebrating fans every Friday game. Scan to learn more. Downtown jam-packed. Blue Jays, Raptors. Toby in attendance tonight, the Juno-nominated artist who provided our game intro tonight. That was outstanding. The Raptors right now up by 13.
Under control of the game, Matt. But these are the times where you really want to see your team mature and keep growing. Defensively, you don't want to have any letdowns. And then offensively, with these different lineups, the switching of the lineups, you want to make sure how you can create chemistry and everyone still remains comfortable in their role.
As Danielle just reported, no Colin Murray Boyles, back spasms in his third game back. Jonathan Mobo getting some time here with Shed, Pirtle, RJ and BI, the connection, and then Jones with the steal. Mobo, the hustling play, leads to an RJ Craig Barrett from Mississauga.
And Matt, I love the play. I love the patient by Jamal Shed finding BI. Good defense by the Pelicans contesting the slam dunk. But then guess what? Getting back out. Because of the ball movement and the rotation, you still got RJ a wide open shot off the bounce.
Zion, another and one. Just so tough to handle when he's headed downhill, listing him at 284 pounds.
That's why you have to get in position. Of course, this was a play that, you really can't be set for because you caught the ball, a loose ball on the move. But if you're the Raptors, you have to have the understanding that your priority is to be lined up and set up for him to not be able to get into that paint. You have to prevent him from getting to the paint and get downhill. It's kind of like, again, the Giannis Antetokounmpo effect. You have to set up that wall.
Shed guarded by Fears. Pirtle in the high post. Base there, knocks it away, 7 on the clock. Shed with it. Shed, the 3. And that one's off the side of the rim.
Too much time getting into that play. You got to initiate the play quicker and make sure you get your actions and your movements.
Cleveland defeated the Heat. They're trying to find their footing, the Miami Heat. And Zion Williamson attacks. He's got 20 and a timeout. Darko not pleased right now. 76-65, 5:46 left in the third.
The meat, the veggies, the cheeses, and the $4.99. For a limited time, get a Subway 6-inch Black Forest ham or cold cut combo sub for only $4.99.
Balls under poop and butt, balls under poop and butt, and thighs and feet and back.
New Degree Whole Body Deodorant for all-day odor protection.
You okay? Oh, good. We've got crash assist with Belly Direct.
Hey, we have crash assist too.
Hey, they also have crash assist.
Hey, you get the crash alert.
Instantly, in real-time guidance.
Us too.
Do we have crash assist?
No, we don't have Bel Air Direct.
They've already sent a tow.
I think we just found our ski squad.
Can we go skiing too?
Who knows? I'm still on hold.
Getting help should be simple. Getting more from your insurance with free crash assist actually is simple. Bel Air Direct. Insurance simplified.
People will try anything to make their beer cold. Viral hacks. Use outdoor fridges. Freezers too. Oops. That's why the Coors Light Mountains turn blue. Because people don't just like beer. People like cold beer.
It's all the time. We put in hundreds of thousands of hours to respond in split seconds. It's where and when. It's every time. It's all the time. It's our time. A message from the Government of Canada.
With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game.
Oh, it's in that dishwasher.
Watch me.
Platinum Plus gives you the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah. Scrape, load, done. Cascade Platinum Plus.
When you want the best seats, you get courtside. When you want the simplest insurance, you get Bel Air Direct. Bel Air Direct. Insurance. Simplified.
21 for Zion last night in Detroit. He's got 20 here this evening.
And Matt, 16 of those 20 are from an end of the paint. And you talk about the Toronto Raptors, you see his physicality. Once he starts to get downhill, and once he gets close to the basket, he's too strong and too athletic for him to be stopped. Either he's going to finish or he's going to get fouled. So if you're the Raptors, you have to pre-rotate. What do I mean by pre-rotation? That means that a player weak side, they have to already be in position so he's seeing a wall of bodies and make him the passer. You have to take his aggressiveness away from him.
Shed finds Mobo underneath. Mobo airballing tight. Here's Fears. And Mobo commits the foul. And Fears stares at Mobo, and now exchanging some words. Scottie and Mamukelashvili make their way to the scorer's table as Jeremiah Fears heads to the line. He's the only player on the roster to play in all 74 games this season. Tonight, 75 for the rookie.
What I've noticed about him, watching him, and I didn't notice that from the last time we were in New Orleans, he's physical. He's a physical player. He likes the contact as he misses the first. But on defense, I've seen him be more physical on-ball defense. And now, going to the basket, he uses his body nicely.
7th overall selection. 19 years of age, 78% of the season from the foul line. Father played at Ohio U and then transferred and finished his career at Bradley in Peoria, Illinois. Used to have one of the great shooters, three-point shooters, Jersey Hawkins back in the day. Mamu, unable to deliver.
Then your former Toronto Raptor, Anthony Parker, who's a great shooter. I got a chance to play against at Bradley. Jersey Hawkins playing with the Sixers. Oh, goodness. It was great to see him light it up.
He had a limited 3 a game, I think, back then. Fears. And Ingram with a long rebound. Shed with Barnes. Mamukelashvili. Barrett with it. Doubled. Scottie up top. The cutting. RJ. Perfect. Perfect execution. The 10th assist of the night for Scottie Barnes and a career best 27 double-doubles on the season.
The Raptors, no way success comes from continue to cut and move without the basketball.
Has 32 assists over the last 3 games. And the Raptors get a stop, and it's going to be Toronto basketball.
You talk about execution, but look, actually, 2 guys cut in the same position, Scottie and Jamal Shed. So Raptors got away with one, not crowding it up too much, but a good read and good idea about both of the players. Just have to be on the same page.
The cut. There was a 2-on-1 cut.
Yeah, 2-on-1. You have to make it. I'm back to football. You got to make the free safety and make a decision, huh?
78-66. Darko calling out the set. Kevin Cutler. Pat O'Connell along with Mark Davis trying to get everything in order here with Queen at the table along with DeAndre Jordan. Queen will now head back to the bench area. He's just grabbing a mouthpiece. Corner tray, buries it. Relief there.
It's execution by the Toronto Raptors side to side. He also has a post up for Scottie Barnes with a Smart and Jordan Poole. So you got to take advantage. You have your options. Good job by the Raptors.
Easy. And the left is short. Mamu kicks it ahead to Shed. Shed shovels it over to Ingram. Ingram back to Mamu. Up fake. Driving. Denied. Misi the lane.
He's athletic and bouncy as well.
Spent a season at Baylor. In his second year. And a foul is going to be charged to Brandon Ingram. Teammate of Jacoby's there. Poole, along with Jordan, Bay, Queen, and Jones on the court. For the Pelicans, for the Raptors, it's Walter, Shed, Barnes, Mamukelashvili, and Ingram.
And I like this defensive lineup. You got guys that can switch, pressure the basketball.
Shed working with Scottie on the roll.
Nice job, Scottie, setting a roll. Screen rolling. Jamal doing a good job of finding Scottie. This time, letting Scottie eat a little bit.
15 points for Barnes. Jones. Here's Poole. Drive, kick, swing. Deep in the corner. And that three doesn't go. Batted out. Scooped up. It's Jones. Here's Derek Queen with a few steps, and it rolls in.
You see, have the Raptors on their heels a bit. The Pelicans doing a good job of getting into the paint, kicking out, making the Raptors, forcing them in rotation. That's a backdoor pass.
And Jacoby gets hammered underneath. Raptors have won 3 in a row at home, looking to extend it to 4. Pelicans, a good job getting to the foul line here in the third. 9 for 10. Raptors 1 for 1.
And Matt, I love it. I've said it a few times. I love Scottie in that pick and roll action when he's the screener. I think he could put a lot of pressure on defenses. I think he could be more of a lob threat. He could be somebody that you can get in the mid-range or the mid-post or mid-lane and make his reads. And again, it's just bringing more versatility and putting him in different spots of the floor where a defense can't hone in on him.
And if the roll isn't there, depending upon the coverage, the ability to pick and pop too, because that's right there in his cycle.
And he can do so much. Again, the roll's not there to pick and pop, and you can do second side, swing. And he can do a lot of different things with it. And that's the value of having a Scottie Barnes and having him in your roster. You can do so many things with him. And teams can't.
Walter with a dozen. Jamison battle. Seeing time here in the third. And DeAndre Jordan is fouled. He's 9 for 15 on the season from the free throw line. So more free throws for the Pelicans here in this third quarter. Foul on Mamukelashvili. That's going to be his first.
Give and get away at Canadian Blood Services this winter.
You got DeAndre Jordan, usually a foul for profit, but you mentioned he's not 15 this season so far, not getting much playing time and not getting many opportunities, but he's 2 for 2 right there. Just looks over at the bench a bit. We know his reputation from the free throw line, but that time he's 100%.
Scottie short corner. Gets the bucket. He's got 17. He talks about it so often. And a foul on Jamison Battle. Barnes, 10 assists or more in 3 consecutive games. That's the longest streak since Kyle Lowry back in 2020. Lowry.
Scottie's been so good at that mid-range, that 15 feet. And I think primarily because he's not hesitating anymore. I know he knows where it can come. When he was younger, he would hesitate. Should he make the play? Should he make the pass? Should he shoot it? And when you're thinking too much, that'll take away from the effectiveness. Now he knows I'm gonna get right to that spot, whether it's a post up, with my back to the defender, or if I'm just driving that spot, I feel good and I'm in rhythm to make that shot. He's more than capable, and he's showing that this season. He's so consistent.
And then the communication right there with his teammate. Kyle celebrating this week his 40th birthday.
40th birthday, and he has the same birthday as my oldest daughter, the 25th. So they're birthday buddies, and they text this one and call that one and let them know happy birthday. So they share the same birthday. So shout out to Madison Williams as well.
Madison, the happy birthday,
Kyle. Old head, huh?
40? 40.
I texted him and said, happy birthday, old head, young buck.
If he's 40, you know, Makovich, and it's all right.
It is. It's sad.
In his final campaign, the future Hall of Famer in a turnover, and as Barnes was spinning around, 86-72. 122 left here. Pelicans just hanging around, and Raptors, 10 turnovers for the Pelicans, 17 for 19 at the free throw line. Queen, up top, Battle got a piece of it. Raptors getting out in transition. Pelicans get back. There's Scottie, bucket. 19. Dangerous in there.
No hesitation. Again, that time he saw this young fella, Queen, kept him on his back pocket and pulled up right for the jump shot.
And on the weak side, Queen is fouled as he taps that in. And he's got a few more things to say. Remember, he picked up a technical from the bench earlier. Pelicans are 13 for 14 here in the third quarter from the foul line. And you see DeAndre Jordan going over that. That's one of the reasons why DeAndre Jordan's on this roster, right? Like, hey, it's all right, bro.
That's a vet for you. And you have to learn. When you're losing and you're in losing seasons and losing situations, you need that vet. You need the coaches to constantly talk to the young fellas, especially if you're invested in that young player and you think that's going to be a part of your future. They have to learn what the culture is going to be and what you're driving to build. So he has to learn to keep his emotions intact. He has the game. He's going to continue to get better. But being a professional is much more than being good in basketball.
And Jordan having a few more words for the rookie on what he wants to see from him. And a kick ball as we check in with Danielle.
Well, guys, Shaquille Taylor wrote a great piece about Jordan's reinvention in The Athletic, where he admitted his ego had to die a little bit for the shift to happen, but he's at peace where he's at with his career. He's got that big bro, little bro relationship with DQ, and Queen appreciates the feedback, saying he's going to be a Hall of Famer, so him dropping gems on me and teaching me means a lot. It's good having him in my corner because I want to get where he is.
The 2023 NBA champion, three-time All-NBA, two-time All-Defense, 31.2 left here in the third quarter.
Scottie with another mid-range, just feeling good.
He's got 21.
And that's the beautiful part as well. When you're a point guard, you're facilitating, getting everybody involved. Now the offensive game comes to you.
Bull, little reckless, finds Hawkins. And that three, unable to fall, battle with it. Scottie, one of his better offensive performances since the All-Star break. Scottie, again to his spot, and then Queen knocks it away. Through three quarters, Raptors lead by 15.
And Scottie Barnes doing an outstanding job of finding that balance, dishing it to his teammates, finish that quarter off by making it mid-range, bringing that balance once again.
Scottie Barnes, 6 of 8 from the field in the third. 13 points, 3 assists, and a block.
Practice starts in 20. Let's get it. T-Mac, who shades for practice? My game face doesn't take days off with Gillette Labs. Its green bar releases trapped hairs, so you can get virtually every hair in a single stroke. That's smooth. The best your game can get is Gillette Labs.
With Amex Platinum, access to exclusive Amex pre-sale tickets can score your spot trackside. And next-level race day perks turn being a fan for life into the trip of a lifetime. That's the powerful backing of Amex.
Fisk, he's hunting us. Maybe it's time we started hunting them.
You could use more people like you.
The meat, ooh, the veggies, the cheeses, and the $4.99. What? For a limited time, get a Subway 6-inch Black Forest ham or cold cut combo sub for only $4.99.
Did you know that Gain Super Flings were created by award-winning perfumers and scientists? They supersized the fling and filled it with concentrated detergent, then added 3 times the Febreze freshness and 4 times the Oxy cleaning power. No wonder I'm obsessed. Try Gain Super Flings.
Can a rookie ever just catch a break? How about a rookie discount? When you're 25 and under, you can get unlimited help with your taxes for only $20 with TurboTax. That's a W.
No IQ. The Raptors go with Walter instead of Shed. Turn the playmaking duties and everything else over to Scottie Barnes, having himself in there. Yeah, he's doing it all on both ends of the floor. Blocks, steals, dishing the ball with the 10 assists, double-digit assists again, but also aggressive, looking for his own shot on offense and efficiently. I love the decision-making, recognizing mismatches, shooting over the top of smaller guys, and then getting to the paint and doing damage there too, Sherman.
Yeah, it's good to see Scottie with an offensive mindset. We know he can do the other things. We know there's no Emmanuel quickly, but Scottie scoring the basketball is part of what the Raptors need as well.
As we told you at halftime, the out-of-town scoreboard kind to the Raptors tonight. If they can close it out, take care of business, it'll be good on them in the standings as well. Back to that now.
It's got that appearance to shift on a daily basis. The Raptors doing their part as they lead by 15. Walter, Barnes, Mamu. Here's Mamu. The three. Buries it.
And let us see that Mamu continue to stretch the floor. And that third quarter, Raptors only 1 turnover, so they did a really good job offensively taking care of the basketball.
Bertle with Barnes, Walter, Mamu, and Barrett. Hawkins, no. And it's Mamukelashvili. That's his 7th rebound. He's done a good job on the glass tonight. And Murray Boyles, back spasms, developing tonight in his 3rd game back, dealing with that thumb issue. Here's Poole now, and he's stripped. Raptors with numbers. Scottie in the corner. Jacoby the three. Drains it.
And you love the fact, the recognition. RJ doing a good job getting the ball to the passer, and the passer and Scottie Barnes knew exactly where Jacoby Walter was in. Right in that corner where he loves to be.
48% from 3. Since the All-Star break, one of the reasons why the Raptors, as Queen lays it up and in, are one of the better shooting three-point teams since the break. A lot of that is on the shoulders of Jacoby.
And Matt, when you have Jacoby Walter in the game and the way he's shooting and his reputation, now
Scottie takes the bump, finishes 23.
Off balance, feeling good again. Has that rhythm in that mid-range. But now you can start putting Jacoby Walter in different positions that if the team helps, if you're going to help on BI, put him on the strong side where BI is. So now the helper can't come and see Jordan Poole with a deep one. So now you have those capabilities of putting people in place where you can take advantage of any type of defense.
RJ misfires. Queen tracks it down in front of his bench. Queen trying to handle, cut off by Mamu. Poole just turns, fires short this time, and Barnes is able to grab his 5th rebound. Here's Mamu, sees a lane. Mamu has it swatted away, right to RJ. No, weak side board, Poole. Makovich running the court.
And again, this is the 4th quarter. You can't play the 4th quarter the same way you play the 1st quarter. You got to make your adjustments.
Jacoby puts it on the deck. His Queen closed and a foul. He ends up on the deck and racing over to help him up. RJ and Bertle.
And Matt, and although that last play was in transition, this is something that you can do in half court as well. You see Scottie Barnes on the left side of the floor. You fill that corner with a shooter. Now Scottie has an opportunity to go to the basket, and no one's going to help off that strong side. And if you do help, now you have a lethal shooter and Jacoby Walter over there. So that just gives your team so many more threats in a half-court offensive set.
Scottie will check out, 23 points, 11 assists, Shed. And it's knocked away 4.9 left on the Raptors shot clock.
And then seeing Jamal Shed saying, my bad. That's an opportunity to attack the closeout, get into that middle of that paint. You saw what Scottie's been doing. Pull up for that jump shot. Pull up for the jump shot. All you're going to do is make it or you're going to miss it. You see another spread out for Sandro. Nice baseline out of bounds play. Getting the shooter wide open for a three-pointer.
Not that the Raptors are taking many of them, 21, but they've made 9, 43%. Mamu 3 of 5 off of the bench. Turnover, Mamu looks around. Sends it to RJ. RJ, Jacoby corner 3! Touched every part of the rim. Hurdle able to put it back up and through. And the Raptors rolling. A couple of threes, an offensive rebound put back. And they lead it 103-82.
Leave the winter blues behind when you give and get away at Canadian Blood Services. Escape to a donor center this winter and leave feeling a little lighter, brighter, and better. When you book and attend a blood or plasma appointment, you have a chance to win round-trip tickets for 2, courtesy of Air Canada Foundation. Book now at blood.ca/getaway, no donation required.
We asked Howie Mandel to describe new hands-free cozy fit Skechers slip-ins. They're like little soft puff jackets for your feet. These are like cozy little slippers for the street. Introducing new hands-free cozy fit Skechers slip-ins. Ultra comfortable sneakers you just step into with no bending down or touching.
Boast by Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji. Moisturized with vitamin B3.
You better not be using all the Old Spice.
Can you get my bag?
The government of Canada is bringing down your costs so you can get ahead. We're helping you with an income tax cut, access to dental care, affordable childcare, the new Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit, and tax savings on your first home. Learn about these and other ways to help you get ahead at canada.ca/gettingahead.
Oh, talk about uncomfortable. Get that garbage out of here. Now you got full court comfort. Up your home game with Leon. Hello!
UNC set to make its regular season debut. My first game experiencing the big stage, that's really cool to me. Definitely gets me added motivation. Bring it on.
Athletics, Blue Jays, tomorrow on Sportsnet. Jackpot City Casino. This is what excitement is made of.
Eastern Conference standings 5 through 10. It is jam-packed. A little bit like the 401 or the DVP or the Gardner. And it all depends on the date and time. Raptors, just handle your business.
You got great opportunities, got winnable games.
The veteran Jordan with the throwdown.
With a flashback. I see him ticking off with 2 hands in the middle of the lane. We talk about one of the most athletic bigs that ever graced this NBA. DeAndre Jordan was one of them.
Second round pick. Find some gems in the second round. The bigs. Jokic. Nice pass. How about Hurdle on the inside from Mamu?
That pass by Sandro going to the basket, finding the big fella.
And it's going to be an offensive foul on Queen.
And Matt, you mentioned that these two working together. This time it's not in space. Right here, it's going to the basket, spinning a little bit, dropping a dime, you draw 2, give it to 1. Good read and recognition by Sandro. And again, Hurdle does such an outstanding job of making himself available, being in the right spot.
Walter, Jakob gets it to Shed. Shed with Queen there, 10 on the clock. RJ through the legs. Looking to spin back, and Queen takes it. And it's going to be a take foul.
And those are the reasons why you think Queen has such a bright future. He has the ability to get down there and play defense. He can pass the basketball. He has a great feel for the game. And just seeing, this is R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett, very strong. Queen is very much stronger, bigger guy, but he did a good job of moving his feet. Similar to what we talk about with CMB, having that strength and having the ability to go out on the perimeter and guard.
Pulled to the line. Williamson and Bay will check in. And Barnes and Ingram in. Berto's going to check out. So Scotty more than likely will see Zion Williamson, and he's walking over with number 1. Zion will bring it across the timeline. Raptors up 20. Zion now with a Mamu on him, attacking, just gets right into the paint. Just incredibly difficult to handle with his strength. 22 now. Here's Ingram, Mamu, double clutch dunk, showing it all tonight.
And I like that right there. Again, having a little pin down curl action for B.I. and B.I. doing a good job, not forcing his own offense, finding his teammate.
15 for Mamu. Barnes on Williamson. There's a 3. Ingram tied up, and it's going to be on Derek Queen.
Good box out by B.I. hitting the glass that time. But you love this. Coming off the move, B.I. knew exactly where his teammate was going to be because the curl and the screen was so good, it drew 2 defenders. The screener is always the most dangerous guy because his man is going to have to help and left him wide open for the dish.
B.I. finds RJ, the 3. Short. Mamu! Up in the air! Soaring! With the right-handed slam putback.
He's showing his athleticism and timing.
He's got 17. And delay a game warning on New Orleans, known as the Crescent City, the Big Easy. Raptors have made it tough tonight for them. Up 20. Mamu had 23 in Utah, one off of his season best at 24. B.I. shot no. Ingram 4 for 11 from the field, 11 points. Queen. And RJ's going to pick up his 5th.
See again, Queen's ball handling ability, using his strength. He can initiate some of the offense when he's out there on the floor. But this is what I like. Mamu comes from the top of the key. Nobody has him boxed out. Ball gets caught on the rim. He still muscles it through. But I just love the ball movement, the shot, and then Sandro just coming to clean it all up.
RJ with 18. Last 4 games at home, RJ averaging 25 points and 17 points in the paint. And tonight, 18 total as they lead by 20. Raptors trying to improve to 20-16 here at home and pick up their 41st win of the season after winning 30 last season and 25 the season prior. Mama Kellis-Feely sends it back to Jacoby. Looks over to Shed with Barnes. Mamu, and he's fouled by Zion Williamson. And that's going to be his 2nd.
And Mamu single-handedly applying pressure to this Pelicans team with his energy, his movement without the basketball. We've seen him set screens. We saw him get the slam dunk and then the putback slam dunk, that time cutting, just forcing his Pelicans team to pay more and more attention to him because of his energy. When you're a young player, even when you're struggling, those are still the things that you can do when your shot is not falling. You know how Shed picking up full court, getting an offensive foul. So again, when you're coming off the bench, is way more ways to impact the game than scoring. You can bring that energy and that type of physicality.
Mamu with 3 straight double-figure performances. First time since early February that he has recorded double digits and 3 consecutive or more. $110.89.
Raptors have a comfortable lead. Now you want to see how they're going to close these games out.
5:30 left.
Doing a nice job of not turning the ball over. Defensively, you still want to make sure you're making it hard for the Pelicans team to score it around.
Zion on Shed. Mamu moves it. Walter rises up. Doesn't go. And Jordan, the veteran, with board. Walter playing on the top side of Derek Queen, and a foul's going to be charged at Jacoby. That's his second.
What's up, y'all? I'm back. You guys with me? All right. Nobody's talking in the chat? How'd the third quarter go? I missed that. I see the Raps up by 21 with under 5 minutes left to go. Are we ready?
Got a little edge to them. They got a little edge.
Berto's going to re-enter.
Hey. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. I got to catch you, Jay.
Everybody needs a few Charles Oakley's out here.
Charles Oakley's, Kevin Willis's, and Antonio Davis, they would have set the rookie straight just one time. Al, bring them down the floor a little.
What? Jay's Mix is up in this? James is up in this?
Run right into a brick wall.
And able to give him a little bit more spice behind that.
Pierce.
Okay, guys. Yep, I'm back. Mo, give Brian the score. Yep. I didn't catch any DMs, so a little bit busy, but got business done. Jamal Shed up top. Wraps up. I see Mimi saying, Jay's Mix asking that question. I'll say fantastic. Right? A lot better. It was like breaking somebody out of jail. It was like prison break. See, Mimi's catching me up. Oh, yeah, Brian. RJ is at 5 fouls. Damn. Well, looks like Shed or Pirtle picked up that foul. That just happened. Let's see Jay's Mix all up in this. In the words of Vince Carter, it's over. Jay's saying, okay, Mimi. Jay, yep, thank you. Thank you for your concern. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But I'm back. It was like prison break. Just grab her out and just get in the whip and go. Right? Guys, so Superfan Mo saying 41-32. Mo, I'm getting happy. I predicted 42. Go check our season preview with one and only Coach Roach and Beyond the Locker Room. You guys make sure to go check him out. Beyond the Locker Room. Right? I called it 42. They were saying 30-something. Nah. Not with this squad. Up top to Yak. Yak hands it off to B.I. B.I., come on. Pass, man. B.I. looking for a foul. B.I., chill out. Jay's Mix saying it's very cold out there. Not as cold as this morning. Were you out this morning? It said felt like minus 17. And I was outside smoking. But yeah. Shed misses the 3. Scotty tips it out. Okay, Jacoby comes up with it. Up by the logo. Jacoby just goes right downhill. Right to the rim. Yak fights for it. I don't care. I love that aggressiveness. See, Mimi saying CMB's out again. He's out again? How did he get hurt? Jay's Mix. When is spring coming? Yo, I want to go hunt down that stupid-ass groundhog and hang its head on my wall. Lying little motherfucker. Inside, Scotty gives it up to Shed. B.I. hits the 3. There we go. 3 minutes. Give me 1 second.
Cross-court pass with his vision. Another swing to one of your better shooters on the team, the B.I.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Somebody on the court yelled, "Oh, shit." Mimi saying back spasms. Again? Scotty misses the shot. Let's see. I saw Miami lost. That's good news for the Raptors. That's very good news for the Raptors. Keeps them out. It keeps them out of the play-in, which really helps. What? Scotty with the block. But it goes right back to New Orleans. And who is that hit it? Is that Jordan? No, that's not Jordan.
118-97.
Okay. Raps are killing it. Let's see. Jay's Mix saying, I pulled an RJ card recently. What do you mean you pulled an RJ card?
We're just as committed.
What does that mean? Now I'm curious. Please explain that to me.
Locked in. Obsessed.
Mimi's laughing at it. You got the joke? I didn't get the joke. Maybe I'm too old for this shit.
One in client satisfaction for 14 years straight. You know you can never be too invested.
You guys kill me out there in the chat. Yo, it's hilarious. Jay's all up in the mix. That's one thing I love. Thank you, Jay. We ain't got that many more games left. I'm going to pull up the stats because I need to get caught up. Hey, third quarter was tied. Show me your third quarter. You know what I say. But the Raps are winning this quarter. They won the second quarter, and they won the first quarter. That's why they're winning this game. Let's see. We'll pull this up.
When it all comes together,
A sports card. Okay. Is it graded? Jay's Mix saying, I'm in the mix. LOL. Yeah, damn right you are. Fucking know you are. Yeah, Daredevil was not happy with the show, with the first episode. Just letting you know. Okay. There we go. We got the stats up for you guys. Field goals, Raps got more. 3-pointers, Raps got more. Finally! Okay, I got to shut up for Mimi.
My game face doesn't take days off with Gillette Labs. Its green bar releases trapped hairs, so you can get virtually every hair in a single stroke. That's smooth. The best your game.
Yeah, Mimi, it is smooth.
Raps
are killing it on the. Raps got them on the rebounds. Raps are destroying them on assists. Blocks are the same. Steals. Raps are killing them. Turnovers. Raps are beating them on that one. Points off turnovers. Points in the paint is the. Raps are only up by 1 bucket for points in the paint. Right? I'm going to take that part up. Jay's mixing. No, not graded card. Where did you go? I got that. See, this is the blacks out. Right? I got to get back at Drewski for that one. Just a joke. Fultz, shoot. Oh, Fultz actually hit a shot. Cheers to that. Mimi saying, oh my God, Jay, my Bay Ellis gave me so many NBA sports card old plays from the 90s, 70s, 80s, 70s, 60s. Oh, I got a bunch from the 90s. I got a nice Muggsy Bogues. I got a Shaq rookie card. I actually have the Michael Jordan baseball card. Upper deck one. Yeah, I do. You see Jay's saying, wow, that's amazing, Mimi. I bet you have some cool MJ and Vince Carter card. Mimi saying integrated OG Anunoby cards. Okay.
Season high 10 3-point attempts tonight.
Okay. I got a bunch. I haven't gone through them in years. I showed the man Don that comes on here. Showed him he was sitting here, him and his brother. I showed him that MJ card. He wanted to teeth that from me.
137 left.
Then I showed his brother the Shaq card. His brother wanted to teeth that from me. Mimi, you got Grady in the game. Nice pass from Fultz. Out. What is going on with TJD?
Playing the passing lane.
What is going on?
It adds so much more space, and it helps BI.
People are saying give this kid a chance. Another turnover leads to an easy bucket.
18-point game.
Wraps up by 18. Mimi saying I do not have a Vince Carter card.
You have to be ready to play.
You should.
Turn the ball over.
You should get the one where he's doing this.
Shot clock at 10. Fultz in trouble with the clock down. Got to turn and fire. Inside position.
Grady for the three. Ah, come on, Grady. You say we got a dick sighting? Yeah, call your man. Call Ellis. You get more than a dick sighting.
20 and 16 at home.
Just say, woo, smooth three. Yo, Grady get nailed there. Gives up the ball and leads to another bucket by the Pelicans. 23 seconds left with 13 points. Wraps up by 13. Grady's gonna hold it. Jay's Mick saying, I have a couple of Vince and MJ cards. You know, this must mean something to BI. Let me see what he's got here. Hey, but the Raps, this was a revenge game after what happened last game with the Jamonte Murray standing over IQ. Neither of them playing tonight. Who gets the chain tonight? Saying it's going to be Scotty. It's got to be Scotty. Scotty's not saying, fuck it, give me the bucket. Scotty's saying, fuck it, give me the bling. Give me the chains. Just bring them out. Right? Mimi saying, LOL, don't kill me, Brian. Look at RJ talking to Zion. Whoa, is RJ taller than Zion?
Brandon Ingram having
his
own conversations with his former teammates, and Nisi and Jacoby Walter played together at Baylor Connections here tonight.
Let's see, Muhammad Dabur. What a game, guys. Yeah, what a game.
Scotty, you did a lot of time traveling over that 5
Let's see, Superfan Mo saying Hawks lost to the Celtics. That is only looking good. That is good news. Let's hear Scotty.
We're gonna go out here and win every single night. So it's, we got to bring it every single night, every single game. The race is pretty close, so we can't take no games off.
Point guard Scotty activated once again. This is your third straight with 10 or more assists. How much do you like making sure all your teammates eat?
I think everyone knows I love passing the ball. Every time I see a teammate open, I try to make that pass, make the extra pass. Just try to get the offense flowing, get it running.
Yep.
So, we can score a lot of points. Everyone eats.
You also mentioned things are tight, 9 games left. What do you want to carry forward from tonight?
The same pace, the same energy, defensive intensity each and every single game. That's what it's going to take to move the ball. We can't get stagnant at times, which allows other teams to make runs where we're more stagnant with no ball movement. We gotta bring it every single game and move the ball.
Stagnant. Mo, you out there? Do you hear me? Right now, what the Raps need is they need Orlando and Philly to go down. And Charlotte, which Philly is playing Charlotte tomorrow at 6. You guys want me to do that game?
stay
let me
with
know.
us. In case you joined us late, we will take you
Atlanta's playing in Sacramento
not only the
tomorrow.
Raptors, but what happened earlier in the NBA.
But
it all affects Toronto now in the standings. That race
yep.
to stay in the top 6.
The Raptors are currently in 6th. They're out of the play-in. Let's see.
Throwing it down over Misi, who was aggressive.
Muhammad Badbury. Bobbery. Is that you, Ahmed? Love to see the Raptors back to 5th. Jay's Mix saying, keep it going, Scotty. Mimi saying, we're in trouble with TJ back for the Celtics. I don't think so. I don't think so. Mimi saying, Scotty for life. Yeah, that's right. Superfan Mo saying, yeah, King. Right? That's what we were talking about, stagnant the other night. Muhammad saying, yeah. Wait, that is you, Muhammad? That's you, Ahmed? Superfan Mo saying, throwing up the W. Throwing up another W. Mimi throwing up a W. Mimi throwing up another W. Superfan Mo throwing up a next W. Muhammad saying, Muhammad, yo, salam alaikum, bruv. Right? Mimi saying, in the words of Vince Carter, James! James! Good win. My man James. That's what I'm talking about. Mimi saying, great win. Muhammad saying, go Raps, go. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam, brother. Right? MashaAllah. Thank you for joining us. All right, guys. Jay's mixing. Don't forget the like button, everybody. Click the sub button. That's what we need. For me, Art, and Skip. That's what we need. Whew. Let's see. Mimi saying, great win. Jays win and Raptors win in the same night. Crazy. But the Jays won against my team. I've always been an Oakland guy. Anyway, guys, I got to go take care of mommy. Raptors won. Jays won. You guys win. I managed to get back in time for you guys. And I'm glad that I get to spend the time with you guys. Okay? I'll see you guys on Sunday, and quite possibly I'm going to have a co-host. Not you, Mimi, because you've been slacking. Right? Let's see. Jay's Mix and the subs. The sandwich is okay, too. James saying, get King to 1,000 subs. Thank you, James. Much appreciated. Mimi saying, see ya. Jay's Mix saying, go take care of mom. You know what I do. So on behalf of myself, Art, Skip, and you guys, everybody in the chat, anybody that watches. Oh, by the way, quick side story. Just now I was out at the hospital. I was talking with the cops, and they go, where did you go to school? And I showed them. They were like, oh, you went to Oakwood? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, you guys know your basketball. Suck on that for those haters. Anyway, so on behalf of all myself and all of you guys, and everybody out there that's joined me for the game and putting the prayers up, much appreciated. See you guys on Sunday. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good night, and peace.